Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap.
What's poppin'? Gag crew. So yeah, as promised, Love and Hip Hop Miami from Monday night. Season 5, episode 9, Claws Out. Now, a lot of people, in particular CCF Free, really wanted me to watch this episode because he said that I was gonna have a lot to say, particular about Von Shay. And don't worry, I got some for Von Shay, but I also got some for Eliza Rain too. And we're gonna get down to why when I get there. So flow and dance rehearsal for Bounce That Earth for the SunFest. Her bull dagger for right now. Come around there for support. And the last fest that she was invited to, that Marlon was at, so on and so forth. The people didn't want her there. They kept bumping her set back and so on and so forth. And then when she came out there trying to beg the crowd to hear her song, they booed her ass the hell up around there. Flo made up with Gael and invited her to the fest. Her bull dagger for right now still wants to be public with the relationship, but Flo still has to tell her whole family. This is annoying me because one, that's really how I feel. I feel like, and I'm sorry, I feel like Flo, you've been through the ringer with Marlon and you do what most women do, and that's I want to eat coochie or get my coochie ate by another woman for a couple of months because this nigga made me feel away. And once I'm over that, and once I'm done playing around with that, then surprise, I'm no longer a carpet munching kitty clicker no more. And I've gone back to being strictly dickly and all the rest of that stuff. Again, it must be nice being a woman of 2023 and you're just able to flown around from homosexual relationship to heterosexual relationship and it's just fine and accepted and it's cool. But when men do it, they're branded for the rest of their damn life. Y'all know, like Tank. Moving on. Eliza and Amara have play dates with the girls, which was cute. It was a different scene. So Amara fills her in about what's going on with Safari. Don't care about that. And I'm going to tell y'all why I don't care about that. Because a lot of y'all like to, once again, play the game of semantics. Y'all are saying, well, T, it's not a fake relationship. She just wasn't honest about the length of time that they were together. Ergo, it's a fake relationship because she's up here faking as if her and Safari is just like this and they've been like this and they've been together for a minute now and so on and so forth. Now it makes sense why his attitude is the way that it is because y'all have not been like that for it to be everything that Amara wanted it to be. And my thing about it is, Amara, in 2023, any hoe that's trying to go out here trying to make a lifetime expectation out of Safari, you're stupid. There's been too many shining examples with Knit Nat Paddywhack, aka Onika, being the first one. And she been telling everybody that he was a cornball. And ain't nobody want to believe Onika because she was Onika. She was Onika Minaj, and then nobody want to believe her because she can't keep no man, and so on and so forth, and blah 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 blah. And then once we found out that he had a real big dick, that then found out that it was a pumped up dick, everybody really started not believing her, and it was on her, and it was this, that, and this. So Amara, keep all that, friend. I don't need it. So Eliza gets real messy and tells her about Shay going to Safari birthday party and about her being friends with Von Shay even after she got attacked. Both of them came up with the idea that Shay must have been talking about Amara behind her back or whatever the case may be. And then they also bring up Fabo having another family. Here's why I'm gonna get you together, Eliza, because you just put yourself a part of this beef, and I don't understand why. I don't bit more believe that Shay was sitting around there talking about Amara behind Von Shay back. I just don't buy that. I don't buy that. What I do believe happened is Von Shay probably was letting Shay know her feelings about how she feels that Amara really won't being a good friend to her and so on and so forth. I do believe there were conversations like that. that were being had. But I don't bit more believe that Shay Brianne Johnson. I don't know if Brianne was her middle name or not. I'm just calling it that. I don't bit more believe Shay Brianne Johnson. Shay Brianne Bucky Johnson was sitting around there just running down on Amara to find Shay. I just don't buy it. I don't bet it. My thing about you, Eliza Rain, is you're new to this thing. Now, you may know them, but we don't know you like that. And you're new to this, in my opinion. So my thing is, why not come into this being as neutral as possible? Even if you may have felt that that's what Shay was doing. A smart woman would have just been like, well, look, I don't really got nothing to do with all of that. I don't really know these girls like that, but I'm here in support of you. That's enough. It ain't got to be, well, I think this and I think that. Girl, fuck what you think. Like, because we don't know you. Like, no tea, no shade, Eliza. That's where you went wrong at with me. Because we don't know nothing about you. And you just made yourself a part of their foolishness for what? And Shay didn't even have nothing to do with none of that. Von Shay and Amara are the one with the issue. Shay wants them to be cool. It would be one thing if Shay was solely on Von Shay's side and not giving an F about Amara. That ain't what's going on here. Moving on. Von Shay and Shay having drinks, and Von Shay tells her side of what happened with Amara, and Shay feels like the both of them think they're perfect, and the both of them think they're right all the time, and she's that friend that's just gonna have to be in the middle and let them know that both of y'all are wrong. Both of y'all ain't perfect. Y'all both can make mistakes. Y'all both can hurt one another without the other knowing. And all it can take is a simple sit down. This is how you made me feel. This is what I was going through at the time. Oh, girl, my bad. I didn't know you was going through that because I had my own shit going on. I was going through this. I was going through that. And my fault. Like sometimes all it takes is to just be women and sit down and talk. It didn't have to be everything that Von Shay brought it. Because Von Shay, you said that from what we saw, you came in, and then the minute you started talking, your voice was elevated. It became a real big thing. Like, we'll get down to it. We'll get down to it. Moving on. TWD and his non-talented nieces, he set them up on a studio session or whatever with some top of the notch producer around there. I forgot the man name. No shade to him. I think he said chaos, terrible, horrific, horrendous. I don't know. It was something along those lines, girl. I don't know. They didn't show up. They was at the club all night networking or whatever the case. And TWD is sick of them and their damn shenanigans. And yeah, me too. TWD, I'm sick of your shenanigans right along with these two non-talented brats that y'all are forcing on us. All right. Like TWD, this ain't nothing but a storyline, friend. It is very obvious. Here this woman comes throwing her damn twin nieces on you, off in your house, and you're just supposed to help them. And all the Sukiana goes out to the damn club, child. Once she gets back from her tour, well, on a tour, she went somewhere. She did something in London. Maybe it was a tour because she did say that she was up there promoting. So maybe that's what it is. But Sukiana, them London petty folk, they not. It's just too much, friend. All right, it's too much. If you want to be international, you got to learn how to calm it down. A smidgen, sis. All right, you really do. If you want to gain traction in other countries and stuff like that, because a lot of them they don't go up for stuff like that. Like Suki with the good coochie and all the cussing and shenanigans that you got going on. Where a lot of them, that would turn them off, and your music is phenomenal. But just that would turn them off of you. You understand? A lot of artists make that mistake, and they have to realize other countries they live by different codes and other standards, and so on and so forth. And what we may like here in the States, folk around there ain't gonna put up with, no matter how cool your music is. So if you say you really want to change, Suki, you're gonna have to change. All right, I'm here for you for change, but you're gonna have to take it seriously, sis. And changing means changing. If you're not down to change, then moving on. She inviting Zoe Brinks out and she encourages Zoe to go and have a talk with Trina. I would appreciate to sit down if Trina. Well, this is what I'm gonna say. I appreciate Tree for finally being a woman and really being a woman, doing her job and sitting down and finally giving Zoe Brinks the one thing that she always wanted, and that was just to sit down. Like Tree, a lot of times, like, and I get that when you are artist, you may do deal with a lot of people who wants this from you or want that from you. Sometimes you are just dealing with people that just simply want to say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you're doing mighty fine. I love your music. I love what you got going on. Sometimes that's really all some people just want. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always, well, I want this or I want that. Majority of the time it is because of who you are. But that also comes with the territory. Tree. It do. That comes with the territory. You got to find a better way of handling it, sis. You really do, because you come off as a bitch to a lot of people and you keep saying that you're not that girl, but there are other people, Jackie O, Kaya, Geisha 305, Zoe Brinks now, just to name a few, that says otherwise and will beg to differ. And you sitting over here trying to minimize your fault as to why Zoe is no longer on the project because you tried to put it off on Super Cindy. Well, that's Super Cindy's project. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what I say. If she really wanted her there, then da 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 da. Tree, stop that. You know that you ain't dealing with nothing or nobody but a bunch of yes hoes in your circle. And you went there and specifically said, I didn't appreciate how that went down, and because of which I don't want to work with her. That's what you said. We have you on 4K saying it. And just like we got her on 4K saying, well, then fine, she's off the project. So no, you can't diminish the part you play in Zoe Binks not being able to be there. I didn't like that. I wish you would have stood in what the hell you said and stood in what the hell you did. Yeah, I told her I didn't want to work with you at the time because of the situation that went on. Like I didn't want to be a part of that. Joy is my family. I'm gonna be there. Joy gonna be there. I don't want it to be no issue, no drama, no da 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 da. So it's just I didn't want to work. Like I didn't want to do it. You the queen of Miami, right? So then sit on your damn pedestal, girl, and just keep it real. Yeah, I ain't want to do it. I might will respect you better and appreciate it better. Whatever. Anyway, Von Shay, dear God. Shay, Von Shay, Eliza, and Amara sit down and try to get these two women to talk like women. Listen, Shay, you did your best, friend. But Shay, you learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes you don't have to be the one to get people to come together. And sometimes it's okay that people just don't get along. I hate that we're living in a world where we just want everybody to be friends. This is the real world, honey. And sometimes everybody just can't be friends. Everybody just can't get along. We want that, but sometimes it ain't the case. And that's fine. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? So Shay, you learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes it's just best to just stay out of it and let what will be will be. Vache, you came on from what we saw, Vache. You the one that came on one. Because Amara gave her peace, and then the minute you opened your mouth, I knew then it was gonna go completely left. And I felt like you wanted it to go completely left. Vache, to be honest with you, I feel like you gonna fuck up your real deal because you want to play reality TV with these women so damn bad. And Amara, please, she does have a lot to lose because this girl worked hard to get a PhD, an education, going to all of these schools, mixing and mingling with Secret Service folk and having dinner with them and so on and some such. And you gonna sit here and fuck it all up for Love and Hip Hop Miami reality TV check? Really? Eliza, fine. You was there. She wanted you there. Yeah, hush, bitch, because I ain't said nothing to you. Anyway, that was y'all know that was Alexa child. I ain't nobody said nothing to her. Anyway, yeah, I just that whole thing could have been handled at a whole nother time. Neither one of them was ready to sit and talk. I don't know, Vanshay. If I was Amara, I wouldn't want to deal with you at all, period, after this. Even if you were to come back and realize the error of your ways to come back and offer an apology, although one is needed, I still wouldn't want to fool with you after this, Vanshay, because for you to be as smart as you are, you have a little girl mentality and a little girl way of thinking when it comes to friends and friendships. Like, y'all ain't known each other for that long. I agree with Amara. She never said y'all wasn't cool. She never denied that you came to her house. She never denied none of that. And she never said y'all won't friends. The only thing she said was y'all won't like on and that's okay. Like Shay, you tried. Moving on. Appreciate you for trying. Moving on. Flo getting ready for the SunFest, and it's on one of the hottest days of the year. Gael shows up, Marlon shows up, but guess who don't show up? Tree, the dancers, the DJ finally pulled the hell up. Like, girl, moving on to the good part. Shay and Fabo moving into their new house, and Shay finally decides to have the conversation with Fabo about this woman who claims that she was a fiance. Listen, Shay, I'm gonna tell you something. A man will tell you anything. Okay, Shay? And Shay, I'm gonna be honest with you about something else. I don't know nothing about Fabo, or what Fabo has or what he does. But in my opinion, you're the one that makes Fabo in this situation. You're on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Here he is on Love and Hip Hop Miami. You got a child with this man. So on and so. I mean, I ain't necessarily calling Fabian an opportunist. Like I said, I don't know nothing about him. I don't know nothing about Fabian. I don't know what he does to earn a living, make a living, or whatever. I don't know what he does. But you the one on Love and Hip Hop Miami. You the one in the main credits. You the one that's the main cast member. I mean, I'm just saying, Shay, you and him been off and on for 10 years and all the rest of this stuff. And you was playing around with other people. Do you decide to come around here with him? Did he decided to trap you by having a baby? Because this is exactly what happened. He made sure that he was going to be in your life and stay in your life, whether you like it or not. Let's not sit here and act like only women are the ones that go out here and trap niggas for babies. No, no, no. Because a nigga will go out here and trap a hoe with a baby in a split second. I'm not saying that this is the case with Fabian, but whatever. So Scully, aka Derby, decides to show up and call himself getting Fabian together about Mama Sandra. First and foremost, Scully, first and foremost, let me get this up out the way now. People was up under my comments trying to say, well, Fabian was disrespectful to Shay's mama. He shouldn't have never cursed at Shay's mama. He shouldn't have never stood up to Shay's mama. First and foremost, Shay is the one that got her damn mammy and her damn boyfriend slash baby daddy on reality TV. Not only reality TV, Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay? Let's not sit here and act like Mama Sandra won't sitting down throwing dags and digs because she was. Much like how she said, and she's not going to marry you. And if she does marry you, it's going to be this and that. And that's what made him get up and be like, girl, da 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 da. Now, did he have to do all that? Probably not. But oh, the hell well, girl. If Mama Sandra felt violated or felt this or threatened or whatever the case may be, she sure didn't seem like it, and she sure didn't the hell act like. My thing was to Mama Sandra, you and Shay are not on that type of level just yet. So the best thing for Mama Sandra to do is just worry about the relationship between her and Shay and her granddaughter. So long as Fabian ain't laying hands and feet on Shay, it ain't shit that she can do about it. Stay out of it. That was my advice to Mama Shay. I didn't condone what Fabian did. I didn't say all of this, that, and then this, but I didn't harp on it either. Because, like I said, everybody damn grown. And let's not sit here and act like Mama Sandra won't throw in subtle daggers and digs and jabs because she was. The only difference is he caught it. That's the difference here. And I said what the hell I said, girl. I don't give a damn how the hell y'all hoes feel. It is what it is. She put her mama in the lion's den, and that's what happened. That's for that. Two, Derby. In this case, Scully. I couldn't even take you seriously. You walking up on this man looking like the lost and forgotten member of Hanson or the Backstreet Boys with a crop top on. A, a crop top on, a shirt, skull cap. Everybody out and about. Obviously, it's hot outside because everybody in shorts. And you supposed to intimidate Fabian. You could like that's what I mean. To all of the people that's so worried about Mama Sandra, please don't be. Because I feel like a lot of this shit is just smoke and mirrors, to be honest. Like, even when he's like that whole scene was hilarious to me. Like, I was with Fabian. If you not coming to lift a box, nigga, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. Because other than that, what is you here for? And another reason why I can't take that seriously is because how long was it when the sit down between Fabian happened to the sit down between her and Derby slash Gully to this? How long ago was this? Because if it was your saying and I had an issue with it that bad, oh, he would have been got seen and checked the minute that I heard about that. Not on moving day when the camera's around. That's why I was with Shay when Shay was like, bro, you want to do this now? Now you want to sit and do this? Now? I was with Shay. I'm sorry. I was with Shay. I agreed with Fabian. I'm not finna have no conversation with you about this if you ain't helping to lift no box, nigga, because I'm in the middle of the movie. If you had an issue with it that bad, nigga, you should have pulled up when Mama Sandra told you the minute Mama Sandra told you that you should have pulled up then with choke camera. And then we would have seen the flashback of what happened when she pulled up. Child, I can't. I cannot. Like, I can't, I won't, I refuse. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got. Cause child, when he showed up, when he pulled up to the scene in that crop top hoodie and that Scully and in the hot ass sun, hot as hell. And that's how you showing up to the damn scene. But we supposed to take you seriously. Y'all know how I get. When I get irritated, I start getting fidgety and I start fidgeting with shit. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I'm gone. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about finally getting this review about 5 or 6 days late. But you got it. And yeah, I'll go. And y'all get out y'all feelings, okay? Yes, Fabian, fine. Fabian was wrong. Fine. Fabian shouldn't have said that. Fine. Fabian shouldn't have cussed. But y'all already know my motto. You do something or say something to me, I don't give a damn who you is. You gonna catch that and then some. So the lesson here is, Mama Sandra, stay out of Shay's relationship with Fabian. If you don't like him, don't like him. Just be there for her and your granddaughter. That's the only thing you can do. Work on that relationship. All right. Work on that relationship, Mama Sandra. You let her handle her man, her baby daddy. That's her man, her baby daddy, her situation. You let her handle that. You worry about your relationship with you and your daughter and your granddaughter. Like I said, so long as he ain't running around beating on Shay, and I don't believe that, and I don't think he is, don't stay out of it, Mama Sandra. Please stay out of it. That's my advice. Hold on, I'm trying to end it. I'm trying to get the hell out of here, girl. See, I'm trying to have a dramatic ending, and I can't even do that right.
Cause when you're gone